I'm in a rush tonight, as always. Had a meeting, got home from work late, literally just got changed, and I'm coming to train. Because as usual, I have clients as well, so I've got a client in about another 40 minutes, so I've got to get a complete back workout in 40 minutes. I'm going to do the best I can.
You know, I guess that you would be the only one.
And I'm trying to record a YouTube video. Oi. I need some chalk. Liquid chalk. Can't recommend it enough. The one I use is called Mega Grip, the original. I buy it off Amazon. I've used every brand of liquid chalk under the sun. This one is my favourite by far. Really good stuff. Put it on, shake hands, about 20-30 seconds, completely dries. Alright, let's go one more place. So far we're on what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up to 9 plates. If you ever trying to put weights on, you haven't got a lifting jack or anything, get a little plate, roll it underneath, makes life easy. I didn't film my earlier sets. I basically put 2 plates on, 4 plates on, 5, and then I think I filmed that for 5, like 6 plates already. So it's kind of normally how I go. I didn't bother filming them though. Alright, some proper weight now. Alright, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to go for 10 plates, which is as much as this fits with this particular combination of plates. I've got lots of different plates because I bought all my, or most of my equipment during COVID, so you just bought what you could. So I've got every brand under the sun. Some of them are thick, some of them are thin. Okay, so we're up to 10 plates now, which is a heavy weight for me on this. I'm going to use a band to try and secure it a little bit more. Big guy problems. Probably won't work, but might help a little bit. normally by the time you get to 9 plates, 10 plates, it moves around a lot. And it's just a bit of a pain when it all falls off. So, alright. Okay, top set done. That was pretty heavy. So that's 220 in total. 10 reps. When I do them, I like to stay bent over to the ground. You can't help but coming up a little bit. You use a bit of body English, a bit of momentum. It's heavy. I know some people like to stand a bit more upright and do them. 45 degrees. Some people, to be honest with you, stand up like that and they're probably just going a little bit too heavy. But I like to be roughly parallel to the ground. Some people do it about 45 degrees. I've done both variations over the years, but I find for me this is the most effective. Just incorporates the kind of spinal erector, lower back a little bit more. When you go a bit more upright, you'll probably find it hits the traps a little bit more and your upper back a little bit more. At the moment, that's not what I'm trying to hit. So anyway, I'm going to strip this down and move on to the next exercise. Good, we're up to 100 kilos now. This is where it gets fun trying to pull it down. Good. 120 kilos. Top set. But it's just getting it down now. A lat pull-down system is a must for a home gym. It really, really is. I've got a good pull-up bar attached to the outside of my house. I've got a pull-up bar inside my gym as well, but I use that for clients. I'm too tall for it. I use it like for my shorter male clients or my female clients. It's too small for me. But at the moment, because the weather in England at the moment isn't the best, it's autumn, but it's very wet, very damp. You just can't grip the pull-up bar, and it's just cold and horrible. So I'm having to rely on my kind of lat pull-down system. It's a single pulley, because when you go into the gyms, a lot of the time they're like double pulleys. So as a single pulley, you really do feel the 120. At the moment, I weighed myself, when did I weigh myself? Was it last night or this morning? This morning, no, in fact, it was this morning. I weighed myself and I'm 132 kilos at the moment. So I'm putting on a little bit of weight back again because I'd been dieting over summer. So at the moment I'm reverse dieting. So that 120 is pretty close to my body weight. As you saw, it was pulling me up. I'm not saying it's ideal. I'm not saying it's better than a pull-up or a chin-up or a proper lat pull-down at a gym. But for a home gym, it's great. And I mean, I bought that off Amazon. The whole pulley system cost me probably about £30. I've had to replace the cable a couple of times because I have managed to break it. I don't know what they're rated up to, but it's not 140. Because I did 140 a year or so ago and snapped the cable, which I had a very lucky escape because the bar almost hit me in my face. So I never go beyond 120 on it. But you know, worth a try, and for the cost is great. The bar I've got is made by Mirrorfit, and I mess with the handles. I really like a parallel grip because I tore my rotary cuff a few years ago. I do find an overhand grip can be a bit uncomfortable when I'm doing lat pull downs. I like a wide grip, but I like a wide parallel grip if possible. So this bar that I use is actually really, really, really good. And depending on the day, I just vary the grip. Sometimes it'll be much wider than shoulder width apart. Sometimes it'll be shoulder width. Sometimes I'll do a narrow grip. They all work. Do them all. Okay, I'm finishing off now with some Meadows Rows, which is essentially just a one-arm row across the body. Shout out to Fuller Strength. I saw him doing these quite a few weeks ago, to be honest with you. And it's not something I do regularly, but I do actually really enjoy them. And I saw him doing them. He was moving a really good weight. I can't remember what it was, but it was something really good, like 4 plates, 5 plates, something like that. And I saw him a few weeks ago doing it. And I said, you know what? I must throw them back in again. So I'm starting out on 3 plates. They're quite difficult because you have to hold like the shaft of the bar. I'm used to using an axle anyway, so my grip's pretty strong, but I'm just going to see what I can go up to. I've got 60 kilos plus the bar at the moment. Just see where we go. I genuinely have no idea. Not sure if you can see the angle here. Apologies if you can't. Okay, not too bad. I'm going to try 4 plate size. If anyone's ever, I know I get quite a few questions about my music choices. I've got quite an eclectic taste. I listen to anything from classical to hip hop to drum and bass to dance. At the moment, I'm into Just Jane, who's like a kind of really cool DJ who just does kind of
really weird mixes, but just Jane, if anyone's asking. So I know I get quite a few questions about my playlists and stuff. So anyway, right, so I've got, well, it's 4 plates plus the bar. You probably don't catch the whole weight of the bar, so it's probably about 90 kilos in the hand, thereabouts. But we'll see, we'll see. Okay. Again, I apologise if you can't see very well. I haven't got time to keep on changing angles because I'm about to train a client in about 10 minutes. So I can probably fit a couple more sets in and then I'm good. Hey, come on. Okay, this is where it gets to be fun. I'm trying not to use lifting straps, but now it's getting heavy. I could feel my grip on that one. But I do have a pretty strong grip, because if you look, I've got ridiculously large hands. One of you guys, one of the subscribers, apologies, I can't remember your name at the moment, but a few weeks ago asked me what my hand measurement was from there to there, and he took a guess, because I had no idea, to be honest with you. And I actually measured it, and his guess was correct. It was, my hand from there to there is 9 inches, so I've got pretty big hands. And I've got a ridiculously large wingspan as well, which is over 80 inches as well, so that's probably why I'm quite a good deadlifter, because I don't have very far to travel. I'm going to get a little bit more chalk on, hope for the best. As I said, this is on the shaft of the bar. This is going to be pretty challenging to hold there. Yep. Good. So it's probably in the region of 110 kilos in the hand. So 110 kilos on a fat handle is pretty good weight. I haven't done it yet, but see if I can hold it. Come on. My hands are strong, to be fair. With lifting straps, I think I could move quite a lot of weight on this. But like I said, even though we're as strong as our weakest link, and I know my back, I may be losing back gains, for me, grip is a priority. I'm a really big grip guy. So I use lifting straps as an absolute must, but only when I absolutely need to. but I try to test my grip as best as possible most times. So I'm not saying everyone has to do that, but it's one of my priorities. If I use lifting straps, I could probably put another 20 kilos on there and move it okay. But yeah. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get this out of the way. Hey, I'll take it. No lifting straps. Probably about 110 kilos in hand. I'll take that. That's good. But full of strength, shout out to you, my guy. As always, he was the first YouTuber, and his channel's way bigger than mine. He's got several thousand subscribers. He was the first YouTuber to kind of give me a shout out, so I really appreciate him. Him and Strength Universe. Both of those guys I really, really appreciate. Paul Leonard, you know, guys who always give me shout outs and things like that, really appreciate. And you know, all of you guys, all you regular subscribers, you know I'm struggling to get to the 1,000 at the moment. But you know, it's nice, like the day-to-day interactions I have with you guys is really cool, and like the kind of words of encouragement. Robin Muirhead, Happy Limpets, username unknown, Jubei, Mohammed, Jimmy Neutron. There's a load of you who are just like regular subs. If I've missed anyone, I do apologise. But you know, you're just a cool bunch, and it's a nice little community. We're small, but it's a nice community, and you know, it's really appreciated. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up now. All right, that's that. All done. I've started talking to the camera a bit more again now. I had gone a few videos without really talking because I was just trying to get on with training, and sometimes talking to the camera detracts from the training. You know, when you're trying to get in the zone. But I'm a bit more sociable again, once again. And I know a few of you have commented and said you appreciate it, so I'm going to try when I can to talk to the camera a little bit more, rather than just looking like this big, moody, scary guy. So yeah, that was it. Very simple workout, as always. I keep my workouts are always very, very basic. I am an absolute encyclopedia of bodybuilding exercises. I've been doing it for 30 years and I love lifting. There are very, very, very few exercises that I haven't tried over the last 30 years. But I can honestly still to this day say the basics are the best. If you want a big, strong, thick back, row, deadlift, pull downs, pull-ups, pullovers as well, they're pretty good. You know, if you dip into 3 or 4 of those exercises, you'll develop a really good back. I promise you. Hit them hard. Get strong in that kind of anywhere between 5 to 30 rep range. I know that's quite a big range, but anywhere between 5 to 30 reps I find is a real sweet spot. You want to be strong, but you want to have that kind of muscular endurance. You've got your kind of fast twitch fibers, slow twitch fibers. And you know what it's like if you're a guy who's like more of a strength guy who does that kind of 5 rep range stuff all the time, you go away and you start hitting sets of 15, 20. If you feel the DOMs the next day, it's absolutely unbelievable. Equally, if you are someone that is more of a higher rep guy, you know, that kind of 12, 15, 20 rep range guy, it is absolutely worth throwing in some of that more strength-based stuff. It does work. For me, I'm a big believer in a stronger muscle is a bigger muscle.
particularly as a natural lifter. If you're a stronger muscle is going to be a bigger muscle, it has no choice but to grow and adapt to the stress you put it under. And if you are constantly striving to add a little bit more weight to the bar, or add a few more reps, or reduce the rest time, or whatever it is, just put your muscles under different layers of stress. Your body has got no choice but to adapt and grow and get stronger. And just simply enjoy your training. Anyway, on that note, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I only need about 25 more subs and I'm on 1,000. So if you're watching this for the first time, you like what you see, I'd really appreciate it if you could give your boy a sub. It would make this middle-aged man's day. Anyway, you guys take care, have a good week, train hard, and I'll speak to you soon.